save syllables, Boogaloo Crew. Taking on the very best WCW has to offer. World Championship Wrestling has no small amount of incredible athletes. And two of the very best, matter of fact, the very best tag team is here today at the Wildside Arena for Christmas Chaos 2000. I said while you were in the ring there, Dan, words fail me as to how large both Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Haire are. These are big boys.
Well, you know, standing up next to him is like looking a skyscraper in the face. Sean O'Haire literally scared me to death when he was eyeing me down in the center of the ring. Now we got Mark Jindrak and Scotty Wren in the ring.
It's interesting, too. Talk about an interesting combination of styles because Jindrak and O'Haire wrestle nothing at all like the Boogaloo Crew. So this might be a sort of a wrestling clinic in a variety of ways.
Well, there was an arm drag by Mark Jindrak, but Scotty Wren hung on and got one of his own. Irish whip now by Scotty Wren. Reversal by Jindrak. Ducks a clothesline. Kick to the face.
Yeah, a good one, too. Very subtle kick to the face. Always accomplishes the same thing. Clothesline right to the bottom part of the chin. And Mark Jindrak has decided to head for higher ground.
Well, I cannot begin to describe how impressed I am with Jindrak and O'Haire. The Natural Born Thrillers have done so much in such a short time in the wrestling business. They could be, in the future, the greatest tag team of all time, but they got a lot of water to tread, Steven.
Yeah, no kidding here, but right now they're showing signs of major frustration with the Boogaloo Crew. And heck, the match just began, so the frustration may be beginning to mount here. I'm really curious to see if maybe both members of both the Natural Born Thrillers will be blowing their cool. It's a possibility, you know.
Well, Jindrak and O'Haire, look at this now. Jindrak eyeing Scotty Wren, and it came to blows.
In no time, flat.
Irish whip now. Jindrak with a shoulder tackle flying through the air, taking Scotty Wren down, and that's no small feat because Scotty Wren is 275 pounds of a heaping helping of a guy.
No kidding, a heaping helping for sure. That's a flying shoulder of serious proportions, but I think this match is going to be taking a while because both these teams have to feel each other out. They got to see what each team is made of. Suffice to say, both members of the BLC realize their opponents are massive men, but there's a lot more to it than just merely being big. A lot more going on here. Oh, dear. I think Scotty Wren should have just stayed down, if you ask me.
Yeah, double leapfrog, and it ended up right in a clothesline by Sean O'Haire. Now, JC Daz trying to break up the pinning combination. But you got to talk about the Boogaloo Crew. They're probably the ultimate combination of power and finesse.
Oh, definitely, too. The power of Scotty Wren is unquestionable. One of the most powerful men in Wildside. The virtue of the fact he's one half of the Wildside Tag Champs should do the trick there. Oh, belly to back. Scotty Wren right now, whose back is really hurting. If you take out the back of Scotty Wren, I think he may take out the Boogaloo Crew.
Well, there you look at Sean O'Haire with those wild eyes and that even wilder hair and goatee there.
I'll tell you what, why don't you go up to him and tell him that his hair is wild?
I'm not going to tell him anything. I did his ring introduction and got out of there. He scares me. He's a monster. And one hell of an athlete. Crossface chicken wing. No, what's this now?
A tag with the foot. Did he learn that from Air Paris?
What do we have here now? Oh, a double jawbreaker and an up drop kick. Precision.
Talking about a team who's worked together, I think almost about as long as the Boogaloo Crew in many ways. Members of the Boogaloo Crew may have been involved in the sport a little longer than both members of the Natural Born Thrillers, but as a tag team, I think they have a similar amount of experience. But again, the resume is a wee bit different. Oh, dear!
Well, that's that side slam by Scotty Wren, one of his patented moves there. And now he's got to get the tag to JC Daz and let this high-flying specimen light it up here against the Natural Born Thrillers.
Be interesting to see JC Daz in with the Natural Born Thrillers because JC Daz, considering what a gifted athlete he is, and considering how airborne he and how often he connects with his airborne gifts. But look at the size of the Natural Born Thrillers. Man, that's got to be pretty damn daunting.
Look at that back heel kick by JC Daz and a drop kick. JC Daz is on fire. Look at him scoop and a slam Stephen Prazak.
He scooped a guy who's 6'6", and JC is not barely 6 foot himself.
Tagging to now super cool Scotty Wren. Springboard leg drop.
Right on the money. Sean O'Haire in to break up the pin.
Now Sean O'Haire laying the boots to Scotty Wren, and Wren now making the tag back to JC Daz. It's been a tremendous tag team matchup. Two of my favorite tag teams in all the wrestling business here, the Boogaloo Crew and the Natural Born Thrillers. Now what's Scotty Wren on the outside, JC Daz?
Oh dear, I think JC Daz should have attack that move with a little more credibility, in other words, but not the jumping over so near to the corner of Sean O'Haire. And now he's paying the price.
Well, it looked like JC Daz was possibly going for an acai moonsault the way he hit that second rope, but it didn't matter.
Sean O'Haire joined with the fans at ringside, telling them hello. I'm glad he's so friendly.
Yeah, a holiday greeting from the Natural Born Thrillers, and Mike Sanders gave him a holiday greeting as he called everyone hoes. But that was a while back.
That's true. I'm glad he's not here.
Iris, whoa, look at that.
Taking that move into the next century, and I believe JC Daz feels like he's in the next century after being slammed from that high up. Since we're talking about Sean O'Haire, what is it, 6'7", 6'8"?
Yeah, and taking nothing, absolutely nothing away from the credibility of JC Daz, but you had to know sooner or later the size of the Thrillers was going to catch up to him.
That's true, and the fact that they're not just really big guys. I mean, these are guys who are durable. These are guys who can go all the way. These are guys who can wrestle a very heavy, a high-flying match for a good 15-20 minutes. And 15-20 minutes is precisely the kind of match that both members of the Boogaloo crew will do, both high-flying as well as ground-based.
And look at them just rubbing it in the face of JC Daz, and a double slam. These two guys, uh-oh, what's this? Now, wait a minute. Sean O'Haire on the second rope. And a rolling neck snap from the second rope, Steven.
Oh dear, the head is not meant to bend that way. It shouldn't be bending at all. Both members of the Natural Born Thrillers decimating JC Daz, and Scotty Wren in the other side corner. Boy, he's getting really frustrated.
What a punch, what a right hand by Sean O'Haire. This guy, let me tell you something about Sean O'Haire. This guy's a 6'5", 6'6" guy that can do a senton bomb or the Shandon bomb. But look, sunset flip.
Sean O'Haire into the ropes, able to break up that pin. Oh, JC Daz doing a 360 after a devastating lariat from Sean O'Haire.
What power by Sean O'Haire. The Natural Born Thrillers in control of the Boogaloo crew. And what an insult it would be to Wildside. What an insult it would be to the Boogaloo crew for these guys to come into their house and take their tag team titles.
That's true, but then again, we're dealing with the best tag team that WCW has to offer, and it's the best tag team that Wildside has to offer. This is a meeting of the giants.
A dream matchup of any kind, anywhere in the world. And look at this. Now, Jindrak and O'Haire, the Natural Born Thrillers, what are they setting up JC Daz here for now? What's this gonna be? Oh, double wheelbarrow flapjack.
Unbelievable, just destroying, literally destroying JC Daz here. And I believe both members of the Natural Born Thrillers are beginning to think that the Boogaloo crew are lightweights in retrospect. And I think maybe JC Daz possibly lulling both members of the Natural Born Thrillers into a false sense of security. Strike that! Here comes Scotty Wren.
Scotty Wren, a house of fire. Right hand to O'Haire, right hand to Jindrak. And now Scotty Wren pounding on Sean O'Haire, but the Natural Born Thrillers now in a double team. What's this gonna be? Whoa. Got a torture rack slam.
Sean O'Haire up to the top rope.
This could be the Shanton Bomb.
I can't believe a guy that big pulling that one off. Sean O'Haire up top, JC Daz in the break up the pin at the 2.5 mark.
Well, had it not been for JC Daz, we would have new Wildside Tag Team Champions, Steven.
JC Daz thrown over the top rope, and both members of the Natural Born Thrillers taking it to JC Daz. Oh, no, they're not gonna do that. Him tossing him over the top rope from the floor.
These guys are absolutely awesome. I don't know of any tag team in the world today that is going to have the longevity of these guys in wrestling being so young. And the talent that they've got, Steven, it's unbelievable.
If they stay healthy, they will be one of the most insurmountable tag teams ever. But not unless the Boogaloo crew has something to say about it. Uh-oh, hello Mark Jindrak. Welcome to NWA Wildside.
Modified Boogaloo bounce.
In come the Cole Twins. Oh, for Pete damn sake.
It's the damn Cole Twins.
Couldn't we have had a match with a genuine finish instead of having the damn Cole Twins? Oh, dear.
It was a dream matchup, and the Cole Twins interrupted it. They had to get their piece of the pie.
But then again, both members of WCW Tag Team Champs, the Natural Born Thrillers. Oh dear, it's Bob Sapp! It's the Beast, Bob Sapp!
The Beast is in the house.
clears out both the Cole Torben brothers as well as the Natural Born Thrillers. The Beast Bob Sappin.
Your winners as a result of a disqualification, the Boogaloo Crew.